The scenery outside reminds me of my pride, reminds me of my will. At the windowsill, I sit and see the grays, the children they all play and laugh amongst themselves. Somehow remind me of myself on the merry-go-round.
All right, I was asked about doing another car video. I guess they're popular. Anyway, let me adjust this a little bit. So, yeah, we had a conversation earlier this morning, very early this morning, with the lead developer who is developing this Project X for Rackoff. Yeah, it went really, really well. Sorry, I have to keep adjusting this. It went very well. I didn't think I was going to be able to make it because it was at 7 o'clock in the morning EST, which is when I'm pretty much just starting work. So, and it's busy that time of morning. So, but I was actually able to catch the majority of it, and was even able to hang out a little after all that kind of talk, just to talk about some regular market stuff. So what was really so great about it was the fact that LL and Frag they've been writing this recipe, as I've been calling it, gathering all the ingredients, putting it together. I don't know if you've ever seen one of those shows where you've got this master chef and everybody has to prepare a dish, and then he comes and judges the dish, right? And if he hates the dish, they're all feeling like shit about it. But if he loves it, big glow on their face, right? You gotta impress the master chef. Well, our dev is the master chef, and these guys were tickled pink. I don't know if that's just an American expression or what, but tickled pink that he actually loved what they did. He loves the idea of it. He says how excited, and I have known this man for years. He does not say he's excited like that about too many things. He has done as much in this crypto industry as anybody could ever do. He's just very knowledgeable, very experienced, and I find that very few things really take him, by surprise, that he can actually get excited about. He said plain out that he's very excited about this protocol because he sees all the things that it can achieve for the Terra Classic network, as well as for Rackoff. It really got the guys hyped. The first time probably I've ever heard Frag like giddy and laugh, and really be so happy. He's usually very straight German, Jevolt, whatever, right? Everybody had a really good time. And so here's what's going to go on. The lead dev is going to get together with the rest of his team, probably early next week, right? He wants to do it as soon as possible, but it's gathering everybody together. And they're going to work out from the recipe that they have now. They're going to work out what all the stages are going to be, what all the milestones are going to be, how many milestones there'll be, exactly, how long they figure each one will take or whatever, and kind of do that, right? So set it up so that they know exactly what they're working on. When I was on the COC, the Community Oversight Committee for the L1 development team for Terra Classic, they used to do sprints, right? And each sprint would be like 2 weeks or whatever, and they would say what they're going to do within that 2 weeks, and then we would review at the end what they finished, what they didn't get to, what they did, what came from that. Okay, so I'm assuming that that's what that's what they're going to be doing, putting together something like these sprints, but they're calling them milestones. It could be a little different than that. I don't know this developer stuff, right? But anyway, that's what they're going to do, and then they are going to submit that to Frag and LL, or go over it with them, right? Everything looks good and everything's approved. Boom, start the actual implementation phase, the development, right? In other words, fingers to the keyboard, writing the code, getting this thing going. It's happening really, really fast. And yes, everybody's excited about it. We spent a great amount of time talking about all the different ways that this can benefit rack off holders, right? Terra Classic, the Cosmos, right? It's just going to be huge. It's really, really going to be huge. And after that, there's more, because it's an ecosystem at this point that is being developed. This is way beyond meme coin. Meme coin is a great place to start, and it's fun. The rack off thing, whatever, it gets your attention. But I'm seeing now that this was, LL has had a bunch of dreams in his head for a long time about things that he wants to get done. Didn't have the means or the way to actually get them done. Well, putting all of our brains together and some connections or whatever that I might have had, now these things can come to fruition. And I'm seeing how this thing started off as a meme coin with the best of intentions and let's have fun or whatever, but he is determined to morph this into really something great for Terra Classic. A feather in his cap, absolutely, right? Why not? But something that's really going to help out an awful lot of people in a lot of different ways. And I know, I'm sorry, I can't really go into more detail about how's it going to help, what's it going to do, why is the whole cosmos going to be interested in this. But I wouldn't say these things to you and then the thing is launched and it doesn't do any of that shit, right? Because then I look like an idiot, and I don't like looking like an idiot. So that's what's happening. That's your update for right now. I think that we're actually going to do a space shortly. We might even do the space before this even gets uploaded, so I don't know, right? But anyway, I will keep you informed on how things are developing and how they're going every chance that I get, every time there's something to talk about. After this conversation, I'm not telling you what to do, not financial advice. After this conversation, I'm going to start picking up some lunk. I'm going to start adding to my rack off bag, because what is coming is just going to be crazy. And the potential on top of all that to make money as an investor, as far as I'm concerned, is very, very high for me. My decision. That's what I'm doing. And you know, for the past year, I don't know how long, a little over a year, I have been very turned off of lunk. I sold all my lunk. I saw no reason to have it anymore. Everything was spinning in circles and nothing was going to happen that was going to actually push it forward. Well, I'm going to start getting back into lunk, if that means anything to you. All right, y'all. Talk to you later. Ciao.